Captain's report, February 4th, 2531. 5 years. 5 long years. That's how long it took us to get Harvest back.
Go, go, go!
At first it was going well, then setback after setback. Loss after loss. Made what was going to be a quick and decisive win into 5 years of hell. Of course, that's all Harvest is today. It's hell down there. But now it's ours again. Serena, status.
Standard orbit achieved. All systems normal.
Prep for pod launches, bring weapon systems online.
Expecting trouble, Captain?
Harvest may be ours again, but I don't think the Covenant appreciate that yet. Sergeant Forge, report.
Definitely plenty of bad guys down here, Captain. And they found something in the ice.
Damn it. That complicates our mission. Anders, what have you got?
Captain, scans of the northern polar regions show some interesting Covenant activity on the surface. There's some kind of structure down there.
What do you think they're looking for?
That's what we're here to find out. We're to bring Alpha Base up to operational status and take control of that site.
I'll get my equipment ready, Captain.
Lady, there's no way you're coming down here on the first burn.
Sergeant Forge, pull back to Alpha Base. I'm sending you some backup.
Roger that. Forge out.
So, nothing too difficult then?
It might be the key to this whole war, Serena. It's worth the risk.
Captain, Alpha is toast. Nothing for me to pull back to. Suggest you hold that back up for now.
We need to turn that around, Sergeant. Serena, what's our status?
Sir, we've got a lot of troops retreating from Alpha Base. If Sergeant Forge can regroup them, our numbers may be sufficient to retake the base.
Roger that. We'll round up any and all survivors and get Alpha back. Ready to roll.
All units. All units.
We got friendlies up ahead. We're pinned down over here. Rolling out. I'm on it. Let's get it. I'll get them. I'm on it. On the target. On the target. You boys from Alpha?
All units.
We were the first out, sir. Moving out. Fall in behind me. We're taking Alpha back. On the way.
All units.
You bet. Let's get it.
All units. All units.
Got it. Let's get it. Running them over.
All units. All units.
Let's go. Let's move.
All units.
On the way. Moving out. Tango, 1-4. You need to get us out of here. Got it.
All units. All units.
Knock them down.
All units.
Let's go. You got it.
All units.
On the move. On the move. Got it. Form up and follow me. Moving out.
All units. All units. All units.
You bet.
All
Let's
units.
roll.
All units. All units.
Ugh, we got grunt bits all in the grill.
All units.
I'm going in.
All units.
Let's ride.
All
Moving
units.
out. Let's get it.
All units.
Go. Let's roll. Let's ride.
All units.
Let's go. Rolling
All
out.
units.
Moving out. This is Tango 3-3. We're under heavy fire. That turret is chewing us up. Running them over.
All units.
Don't worry. Cavalry's here.
All units.
Follow us, Marines. We'll get you through.
Units. All units.
Let's move.
All units.
Let's ride. Moving out.
All units.
I'm going.
All units.
Well, look at that. They're trying to keep us out of our own base.
All
Warthogs can't get through, but foot soldiers can.
All units.
Get this thing down and we'll come a-running.
Units.
Target the power source.
All units.
On the target. We're going in.
Nice and easy.
All units.
Fire. We're going in.
Kill them.
All units.
That thing is too strong. Use grenades. Knock them down. Barriers down. Let's do this, gentlemen. Open fire.
All units.
I'll do it.
Air support en route, Sergeant. They'll take out the armor. The rest is yours.
All units.
Let's hit them. Bombs away. Let's get it.
All units.
Short sword inbound.
All units.
Running them over.
Target ahead.
All units.
Moving out. You bet. I'm on it.
All units. All units. All units. All units.
You got it. You bet.
All units.
Moving out. I'm going. Moving
All
out.
units. All units. All units.
On the target.
All units.
This ain't gonna be pretty.
All units.
Knock them down.
Fighting.
All units.
On the way. You got it.
We're on it.
All units. All units.
Let's ride. I'll get them. Running them over. On the way. I'll get them.
All units.
Moving out. Well, now that was the most fun I've had all week. Spirit of Fire, this is Forge. Area clear. Situation normal. Orders?
Alpha base is ours again. Sergeant Forge, you may want to scout the area.
Let's just take one last look-see.
hierarchs grow impatient, we can delay no longer. What if the infection defiles the relic? I care not for your little life. Open the relic.
Open sesame.
What made you choose my observation deck as your lab, Professor?
I like the view. It adds perspective to my work.
Forge doesn't think it's safe for you to go down there yet. He's quite insistent.
I can be quite insistent too, Captain. I can take care of myself.
Any idea what it is we've got down there?
It's all theories right now, and I'll know a lot more once I get down there.
I'm approving the mission, but the slightest sign of danger and I'm pulling you out. Is that understood?
Understood, Captain.
Hierarch, the humans are closing and will soon be upon us.
No matter. The information you have gathered here is most appetizing. However, we must protect what we have learned here. Set the charges and destroy this place.
Destroy this holy relic, surely you jest.
The journey requires sacrifice. Set the charges. Return to us. Our patience is not infinite.
It will be done.
Serena, we need to re-establish Alpha Base before we can proceed with the mission.
Captain, the base power system is offline and the lockdown protocol is in effect. If we rebuild, the lockdown will end and the doors will open. Projection for new base location ready.
All units. All units. All units.
Rolling. Standing by.
Station complete.
The base is up and running again. We need supply pads built so I can send down materials.
Rolling.
Supply.
The command center is online, but it can't house Marines. We'll need a barracks to call in the troops.
Local units. All units. Barracks complete.
We need to establish a larger military presence on the ground.
Marines, hoorah! Marines reporting for duty. Marines on the ground, sir. Marines ready, sir. Marines good to go.
Keep constructing buildings and upgrading them where you can. The lockdown is lifted and the front gate is opening. I've highlighted the area where Sergeant Forge found the structure.
Reactor complete. All units. All units. All units. All units. Supply pad complete. Fortress upgrade complete. All units. All units. Local units.
Rolling. Attacking.
I'm picking up lots of Covenant chatter around your position. Looks like they are setting up defenses.
All units.
Rolling. Attacking.
All units.
Rolling. Rolling.
All units.
Rolling.
All units. All units. More resources required. Supply pad upgraded. More resources required. All units.
Ready to roll. Rolling. 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 Rolling.
More resources required. New blood. Researched. All units. More resources required. More resources required. All units. All units. All units.
Rolling.
Vehicle depot complete.
Ready to roll.
Easy does it on the...
All units. Supply pad complete. All units. All units. All units. RPG researched. All units.
Rolling.
More resources required. More resources required. All units. Flashbang researched. All units. Supply pad upgraded. More resources required. All units.
Flamethrower.
More resources required.
Flamethrower. Good to go. Flamethrower. Ready to burn. Flamethrower. Fueled and ready. Scorpion, ready to roll.
All units.
Rolling.
All units.
Rolling. Rolling.
Never a D-77 out when you need one.
Napalm adherent research.
Take cover of those down pelicans. Move. Attacking.
Moving in to attack.
Attacking. Attacking.
All units.
Bastard!
units.
Rolling. Attacking. Well, well, looky here. The Covenant built themselves a little base.
Our primary mission here is to reach that structure. Destroying that base is a secondary objective.
All units.
Rolling. Attacking.
All units.
Attacking. 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 Ready to roll.
All units.
Attacking.
Reactor improved. All units.
Attacking. Attacking. Rolling. Attacking.
All units. More resources required. All units. All units. All units. All units.
Attacking. Attacking.
All units. More resources required. More resources required. All units. Canister shell research. All units. All units. All units.
Rolling.
All units. All units.
Rolling.
All units. All units.
Rolling. Rolling.
All units.
Rolling. Rolling. Rolling.
All units.
Attacking. Attacking. Scorpion fueled up.
I got something to show you.
All units.
Attacking. Fire in the hole.
All units.
Target ahead.
All units. Enemy engagement. All units. All units.
Attacking. 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 Scorpion rolling out.
All units. More resources required. All units.
Rolling.
All units.
Attacking.
All units.
Rolling. Rolling.
All units.
Rolling. Attacking.
Took them down.
All units. All units.
Attacking.
All units. All units.
Rolling.
All
Rolling.
units.
Ready for combat.
If the Covenant detonate those explosives, our mission here is over. Get to the detonator.
All units. All units. All units. All units. All units.
Ramming. Smash them.
All units.
Scorpion fueled and ready.
Good work. Prepare for new orders.
Alpha Base, this is Bravo 29, heavy inbound. I've got the professor aboard.
All units.
Sergeant, is this what the aliens were after?
Seems so, ma'am. They sure paid a price trying to defend it. All quiet now. Hey, what are you doing?
Nothing ventured, nothing gained. Now that's not what I expected.
Heresy! Remove this filth! Take cover!
These guys just don't know when to quit.
Spirit Forge! We're gonna need a little backup.
This is Forge. We've been ambushed at the relic site. I'm pinned down with Anders. We've taken heavy losses. We need reinforcements now.
Sergeant, Alpha Base won't be able to respond in time. We've got Grizzlies inbound from Spirit of Fire. Hold on down there.
Ah, Grizzly tanks. Forge's pet project.
All units. All units. All units. All units. All units. All units. All units.
Holding out.
All units. All units. All units. All units. All units.
Engaging target.
All units.
Base, this is Forge. We're under heavy fire.
All units. 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 All units.
On the move.
All units.
Moving up.
All units.
Holding out.
All units.
On the prowl.
All units. All units.
Yes, sir. Here we go.
All units.
Firing. Yes, sir. I've got men down. Where are those reinforcements?
All units. All units.
Up and roll. On my mark. On the prowl. Take them out. Firing. Yes,
slaves. Well, at least I know how to repair them.
I made a few improvements. My own special upgrades. Cover me. I'm pulling back with Anders.
We did it!
You got it.
All units.
Repairing.
Never a D-77 around when you need one.
All units. All units.
On the move.
Orders say we move. We move.
They've blown the controls. We're cut off.
Get me to the East Bridges control panel. I think I can get it activated.
Watch that 6. We're moving out. Let's go.
All units. All units.
What?
All units.
Let's do this.
All units. All units.
Moving out. Leave it to me.
All units.
You got it.
All units. All units. Local units.
On the way.
All units.
You got it. I'm there. You got it. Standing by.
All units.
I'll get it.
Take care of it, no problem. Bad guys? Nothing.
I'm on it. Blast them.
All units.
Got it. Moving out.
All units.
On the way.
All units.
I'm moving.
All units.
On the move.
All units.
Sure thing. Standing by.
Ready.
Standing by. Orders. Those grunts are carrying explosives. Look out. Move.
Local units. Local units.
Heading out. Right away. Let's
Easy
get
does it.
going.
Ready to go. Show me where. Good as done. Quick, fire! Take him down. I'll get it. You got it. I see the target. What do you need? I'll get it. I'm moving. You got it. I'm moving. I'm there. Sure thing.
All units. All units.
What?
All units. All units. Local
What
units.
do you want? Of course.
All units.
Let's get going. Yes.
All units. All
Right
units.
away. You got it.
Loaded for bear and moving on in.
All units. All units. All units.
I'm moving. Yes?
All units. All units.
What?
All units.
On the way. Orders. Moving out.
All units.
I will. Give me a minute, and I'll get this bridge operational.
You heard the lady. Let's give her some privacy.
All units.
Watch those doors. Looks like company's coming. Right away. On it. Rip them up. Good is done. Firing.
All units. All units.
On the way.
Nice and easy. Moving in. We'll take care of
All units.
Got it. The bridge is operational.
I'm sure.
All units.
Right away.
All units.
On it. Yeah, it's
All units. All units. All units. All units. All units.
Leave it to me.
All units. All units.
We'll take care of it, no problem.
All units.
I'm there.
What now?
All units.
On the move.
Move it.
Hunters! There's too many! We need to make a run for the exit!
All units.
Firing!
All units.
Sergeant Forge, we got your back. Get Anders out of here.
All units. All units.
I'm moving. Get to the LC.
All units.
Got it.
At the ready.
All units.
Going. On the move. Moving out.
All units.
Sure thing.
What now?
All units.
Let's do this. You got it.
All units. All units.
Forge here. We made it. Ready for extraction.
Good work. Professor, I want to be briefed on your findings as soon as you're on board. So, All it did was point here.
In the 30 seconds I had to examine the artifact? Yes. All it did was point at a second star system.
Arcadia colony, to be precise. Population a little under 3 million, largely unexplored, but apparently quite the vacation resort.
There's something there, Captain, and I think it's important that we get to it before the Covenant do.
Our orders are to investigate Harvest. We still don't know a lot about what's going on down there.
I understand that, Captain, but everything I see here tells me that we need to get to Arcadia to figure this out.
Very well, Professor. I'll clear it with Admiral Cole. Serena, set course for Arcadia.
Aye, sir. Crazy mystery trip to Arcadia plotted in, spinning up FTL drive.
Serena, get out of my lab.
Serena, situation update, please.
2 Covenant vessels came out of slip space near Arcadia. The Belfast, Pillar of Autumn, Texas, and Armstrong engaged immediately and caught one with its shields down. We lost the Texas and Belfast. The Armstrong is venting atmosphere and Autumn is badly damaged. The second vessel is engaged in surface activity.
What kind of surface activity?
Unknown. Wait, I'm getting a signal. Audio only.
We're being overrun. The Gallican forces are inside the city limits and approaching the spaceport. We're still evacuating civilians. We need help.
Getting visuals now, Captain.
Serena, launch pods. Bring the ship to alert.
Spirit to fire. This is Arcadian Patrol. Civilians entering the city are getting blocked by hostile forces. We need to clear that area. Can you assist? Arcadia Ground Control, this is Forge. We're inbound to aid in evacuation efforts. Help is on the way.
All units.
Rolling, rolling.
All units. All units.
It's a bloodbath here. We need some cover, now!
All units.
Rolling.
All units. All units. All units. All units.
This is ground control. Covenant are closing in. Prepare emergency launch protocols. Mark.
Moving.
All units. All units.
Rolling.
All units.
Rolling. Attacking.
All units. All units. All units.
Attacking.
All units.
Attacking.
All units.
Attacking.
All units. All units. All units. All units. All units.
Rolling. Attacking. Cargo 3. We're all alone out here. Can't you guys hurry up?
All units.
Rolling. Ready to roll.
All units. All units.
Hornet here.
A Spartan is down. All units. All units. All units. All units. All units.
Attacking. Cargo 3, I gotta get this bird in the air soon. We're dead down here.
All units. All units. All units. All units. All units.
Attacking.
All units. All units. All units. All units. All units. All units.
Cargo 3, under fire. Screw the evac. Proceeding with emergency launch. We're hit! We're hit! Somebody help! Please!
All units.
Rolling.
All units.
Spirit of fire, Red Team. The Covenant are gaining control of the city fast. Suggest setting up new ground operations.
All units.
Spirit, Forge here. I agree. We got room to get a base up and running?
I've marked some locations suitable for base deployment. Make sure the area is clear.
All units.
Rolling, rolling.
All units.
Rolling.
All units.
Ready to roll.
All units.
Attacking! Attacking!
All units. All units. All units.
Rolling. Ready to roll. Hornet here.
All units.
Rolling. Attacking!
All units. All units.
Attacking! We're here to save as many civilians as we can, but there's no way we can save them all. Just try to get as many to the ships alive as possible.
All units.
Ready to roll.
All units. Station upgrade complete.
Rolling. Rolling. Ready to roll.
More resources required.
Ready to roll.
Supply pad complete. All units. All units. More resources required. All units.
Attacking!
Turret complete.
Attacking! Attacking!
Supply pad complete. All units. All units.
Rolling. Ready to roll.
Higher tech level required. Build more reactors. More resources required. More resources required.
Ready to roll.
All units.
Rolling.
Supply pad complete. All units. All units.
Rolling.
All units.
Rolling.
More resources required.
Ready to roll.
Reactor complete. All units.
Rolling. Ready to roll.
resources required. More resources required. All units. Supply pad upgraded. Supply pad upgraded. All units. Supply pad upgraded. All units. All units. All units. All units. All units. All units.
Ready to roll.
All units.
Attacking! Attacking!
Fortress upgrade complete.
Ready to roll.
All units.
Ready to roll.
All units. All units.
Ready to roll.
Air pad complete. More resources required. All units. More resources required. More resources required.
Cargo 1 here. We can't take much more of this. Get them off us.
Resources required.
Hornet up. On my way.
All units. Field armory complete.
Cargo 1 is taking heavy fire. Requesting assistance.
All units. All units.
On my way. On my way. On my way. On my way.
All units. All units.
Hornet. Good.
All units. All units.
Hornet attacking.
Cargo 1 is taking heavy fire. Requesting assistance.
All units.
Hornet attacking. Hornet attacking.
All units.
Hornet attacking.
All units. Already at maximum population. All units. All units. All units.
Hornet up.
More resources required. All units.
Good to go.
All units.
Hornet here.
Reactor improved. All units. All units. All units.
On my way. On my way.
All
Cargo 1 is taking heavy fire. Requesting assistance.
All units. All units.
On my way.
All units. All units.
Hornet attacking. On my way.
All units. All units. units.
Cargo 1, we got buckled plates. Any more shots and we're through.
All units.
Hornet attacking.
All units.
Hornet attacking.
All units. All units. Already at maximum population. More resources required. Wingmen, research. All units.
Cargo 1, we got buckled plates. Any more shots and we're through.
All units. More resources required.
Hornet here.
All units. All units. All units. All units. All units. All units.
On my way. Hornet here. Hornet here.
All units. All units.
Hornet here. Hornet here.
All units. Reactor improved.
On my way. Hornet here.
All units. All units. All units. All units. All units. All units.
Hornet here.
All units. All units. All units. Already at maximum population.
Hornet here.
All units. All units. More resources required.
Hornet here.
All units. All units. More resources required. Chaff pods research.
Cargo 1, we got buckled plates. Any more shots and we're through.
Hornet, good to go.
More resources required. More resources required.
Hornet here.
All units. All units. All units. units. Turret upgraded. More resources required. All units. All units. More resources required. All units. All units. All units. Already at maximum population.
Ground control. T-minus 2 minutes. Over. Cargo 1. We got buckled plates. Any more shots and we're through.
All units. All units. All units. All units. All units.
Covenant BattleNet chatter suggests heavy turrets are coming online.
All units.
Ground control. T-minus 60 seconds. Over.
All units.
Hornet here.
Cargo 1. We got buckled plates. Any more shots and we're through.
All units.
On my way.
All units. All units. All units. All units.
T-minus 5, 4, 3, 2, launch. All systems green, clearing launch platform. Good luck down there.
The transports are away. Sergeant Forge, pull back and regroup. New orders are incoming.
Roger that, Captain. Most of us are heading out of the city through the traffic tunnels. The Covenant are right on our ass. Keep moving.
We cannot lose our foothold on Arcadia, gentlemen. Secure a defendable position and hold it until we can reinforce you.
I've scanned the area. The best defendable location is an impact crater a few clicks south along the highway.
All units.
Get to that crater. Do not engage the enemy behind us. Keep moving.
All units.
Hopping on. I'll get it. Hopping on. I'll get it. Hitching a ride. I'm on it.
All units.
There. Easily done.
Forge is down. All units. All units. All units.
Targeted. I'll get it.
All units. A Spartan is down. A Spartan is down. All units. A Spartan is down.
The Covenant have overrun all UNSC positions. We need to regroup and try this again.
The Covenant are right on our ass. Keep moving.
We cannot lose our foothold on Arcadia, gentlemen. Secure a defendable position and hold it until we can reinforce you.
I've scanned the area. The best defendable location is an impact crater a few clicks south along the highway.
Get to that crater. Do not engage the enemy behind us. Keep moving.
All units.
Knock them down.
All units. All units. All units. All units.
Attacking.
All units.
Where to?
I'm sure there's a real...
Clear the enemy out of this crater.
All units. All units.
Attacking.
All units.
Attacking.
All units. All units.
Rolling. Rolling.
All units. All units.
Hitching a ride.
All units.
Attacking. 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 We only have a little time to prep the base for the Covenant attacks. Let's get to it.
All units.
Rolling.
We're dropping a command center in that crater for you. Prepping Omega Team now.
All units.
Rolling. Ready. You got it. Where to? Ready. You got it.
Firebase ready.
Orders? Roger. Moving. Ready. Got it.
Other UNSC units have been notified and are retreating to your position.
Local units. All units.
Rolling.
Stay sharp.
Station upgrade complete. All units.
Rolling.
Reactor complete. All units.
Rolling. Send us in. Fueled up and rolling.
Reactor complete.
Rolling. Rolling. Ready. You got it. You got it. You got it.
More resources required. Supply pad complete. All units.
Rolling.
All units.
Rolling. Rolling. Evac Pelican inbound with UNSC survivors. Cover us. The Covenant are building structures to the north of our base.
Supply pad complete. All units. More resources required. Supply pack.
Thanks for the cover. We're ready to help.
All units. All units. All units. Supply pad upgraded. More resources required. All units. All units.
Standing by.
Scans indicate the Covenant are building a large plasma weapon.
Covenant mega turret! We've got to take it out somehow.
All units.
Rolling.
All units. All units.
We're in
Waiting
route.
for orders. Roger that.
All units.
Rolling. Standing by. Moving.
Step it up.
Pelican Bravo 29. Got a few stragglers for you. Requesting cover.
All units.
Rolling.
All units. All units. All units. All units. All units. All units.
Thanks for the cover. We're ready to help.
All units.
Rolling.
All units. Reactor improved. More resources required. All units. All units. Turret complete. All units. All units. Fortress upgrade complete. Turret complete. All units. All units. All units.
Rolling.
Turret complete.
On the ground.
All units. All units.
Rolling.
Shield armory complete. All units.
Rolling, 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 rolling.
All units.
Attacking.
All units. All units. All units. Supply pad complete. More resources required. All units. 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 All units.
Got it.
All units. All units. All units.
Ready. Got it. Ready. You got it.
All units. All units.
Ready. You got it.
Yes. Got it.
Ready to rock.
All units. Supply pad upgraded.
On the way.
All units. All units. All units.
Right away.
All units. All units. Turret upgraded. Turret improved. All units. All units.
Right away.
Turret improved. Turret improved.
On the way.
Turret improved. All units. All units.
Right away.
All units. All units. All units.
On the way. Right away.
Reinforcements research.
On the way. Quick, fire.
All units.
On the way.
All units. All units. All units. All units. All units.
On the way.
Vehicle depot complete. More resources required. More resources required.
Paint the target.
All units.
On the way.
All units. All units. All units. All units.
On the way.
Canister shell research. All units. All units. All units. All units. All units.
Scorpion rolling out.
All units. All units.
On the way.
More resources required. All units.
On the way. Scorpion, ready to roll. Where to?
More resources required. More resources required.
Scorpion, ready for combat.
All units. All units. All units.
Right away. Right away.
All units.
Right away. On the way. Firing.
All units.
Scorpion fueled and ready.
All units. All units. All units. All units. All units. All units.
On the way.
More resources required. Reserves researched.
Yes?
All units.
On the way. On the way. On the way. Waiting for orders.
All units.
Stay sharp.
Deflection plating research. All units. All units.
Right away.
All units. All units.
Cobra loaded up.
More resources required.
Cobra, locked and loaded.
Yes?
All units.
On the way.
Yes?
Help is coming. Trust me, you won't be disappointed.
All units.
On the way. Cobra,
Spartan Team Omega is prepped and ready. Pelican is en route.
Spartan Team Omega inbound.
All units. All units.
On the way. More Spartans! Serena, you never disappoint.
All units.
On the way.
All units.
Right away. Right away. On the way.
All units.
On the way.
Yes?
We'll clean up this mess.
All units. All units.
On the way. Ready.
All units. Power turret research. All units.
Let's see what these Spartans can do. Push the Covenant back.
All units. All units. All units. All units. All units. All units.
This is too easy.
All units.
Right away.
All units. All units. All units. All units. All units. All units.
Quick, fire! This is Omega Team. This sector is clear. We're gone.
All units.
Sergeant Forge, report to the bridge ASAP. We've got a new problem.